Hey guys, it's me, Magical Shante 888. I am back for the Fire Signs Spirit Guide readings for 2023. Um, I recommend that you watch all of them because I do believe that we are made up of all of the signs: fire, water, air, earth, all of them. So I would say to check them all out. Um, as of now, I feel like I only do these once a year. I did them last year because I felt compelled and called to do so. So I'm doing them again. I do have a little bit of quiet time. So I'm going to go ahead and get these videos out. I did already do the water signs. So you can check that video out as well. Right now, we are currently on the fire signs, which do include Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. All right, any placements that you might have as fire signs or in any of your houses, you can look into this and it may resonate. If it does not resonate, leave it where it's at. I take no offense, okay? But if it does, please take it. Please take it and come back and get more. I have plenty to see, all right? If I have not already introduced myself, I am Magical Shante 888. And I'm so happy that you are here to hear these messages. Before we do go ahead and get into the messages, I do want to take a moment of silence to go ahead and just get our thoughts together and the questions and the thoughts that we might have to put down to get for our reading. All right, so I'm going to just take a moment to gather everything, my thoughts, so that way we can get into the reading. And so it is. All right, so let's go ahead and let me relight my thingamabob here, my incense. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope that the year was great for you. I hope that your Christmas was merry and bright. I hope that you achieved everything that you wanted to achieve. And I hope that you continue to do so in 2023 and beyond. And if you're watching this after um, December 30th of 2022, Happy New Year. And thanks for joining me. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. Because I'm extra as fuck and I forgot that I had this clip here, I'm gonna just go ahead and put this in my hair so my hair can kind of set on my face. And it says Leo because you know. All right. Anyway, um, my window's open, so if you hear like popping, it is the end of the year. People are firing fireworks. So that disclaimer. Let me get into the runes. I do have my handy dandy rune cards that I'll be using as the first card that I pull to get the overall energy of, and we already have one, to get the overall energy. All right. And it looks like we have Ewaz, and he looks like he's going on a journey of sorts. So let's see what this means. All right. Where's my book? And okay, so this is pronounced Ewars. Endings, progress, endurance, adaptability. This is very fitting to the water signs because the water signs actually got, what is it, Lagus, which is water, which represented a variety of things, but overall, ebb and flow. um, and being able to be open to change, which this is very fitting. All right. So EWARS is associated with endings, which are natural, inevitable, and an important part of life. This rune may pop up in your reading as a chapter of your life is ending. Things may have been quiet or a little stagnant for a long while, but suddenly change is in the air. Perhaps you're ready to shed old parts of yourself, to leave a bad habit or two behind, to tie up some loose ends, or move on from a relationship. Don't hold on to what no longer serves you. Trust that deep down intuition that it's time to let go. As painful as it can be, the good news is that endings create space for new beginnings. While Iwas has associations with death, this is an at heart optimistic rune that is all about possibilities, progress, and rebirth. You are headed into an exciting new phase. Go gather your courage, be patient, and let it unfold. Iwas also represents the U, a symbol of endurance. This clever tree is known for its incredible longevity and capacity to regenerate from its own trunk. Its wood is super strong yet remarkably flexible. Like this iconic tree, you can be strong while knowing when to bend and go with the flow. Ewars is confident that you can take on this new chapter and thrive. Very, 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 very fitting. Um, Very fitting. And to relate a little bit to this card and to this illustration in this book, I often see um, I often have a vision of something similar to this, except the sun is on the other side and I'm coming from the darkness. Um, so it's kind of flipped. So you see here, he's walking into the darkness. Mine is usually flipped. Like I'm walking in the darkness into the light. So, um, okay. So fire signs, that's what we have so far. That there will be some endings, but new beginnings. Do not fret, do not worry, do not stress. Everything is going to work out exactly how it needs to work out for the betterment of you, me, and everyone involved. All right. And for us, I'm going to use the Mystic Martian Oracle deck. All right. So let's go ahead. First card, Resilient, Bold, and Sassy. Those are the Tausetians. Tausetians. Honestly, the background kind of favors like reddish orange, kind of desert looking land. Yeah, kind of to me. Maybe it's just the colors. Favors. All right. And let's get a couple more cards. And we have the Grays. The Grays. The words on there are timid, misunderstood, and shy with number 9. And these are the short grays. Then we have Earth element, survival, adaptable, reliable. 28. Excuse me. Then we have number 11. These are the Lyrians. Strength, courage, and bravery. Okay, okay. Definitely fitting for us fire signs, especially Leos. And I have the strength tarot tapestry behind me. And you see the lion and the girl. We also have Kabbalah Tree of Life, Integration, life Lessons, Emanation. This is another thing that I need to study more about, the Kabbalah Tree of Life. When I was reading about it briefly, was it this year? Either this year or last year. I was reading about it because I follow, or not follow, but Lilith is one of the deities that I'm not even going to say worship, that I use, that I collab with to manifest sometimes because of her divine feminine energy. She is literally like the core of divine feminine energy, biblically speaking. And so when I was reading about her on this particular article, it led me to this tree, which I was deeply interested because of the way that the tree works and the different levels and all of these different things. And so there's just so many different levels to it. It's crazy. So I need to read more on that. Anyways, less about me, more about you guys. All right, one more card. And we have vegans, solitude, independent, peace. Don't they look peaceful on that beautiful green grass? And at the bottom, we have Ouroboros, infinity, internal, past life. Doesn't that look beautiful? Yeah, I love it. Kind of hot. I might turn on the fan. Like, sorry if my neck looks greasy. It's hot. Um, the weather here in Texas is strange. It was just 30 something degrees the other day, and today it's 70 degrees. Very, very interesting. Um, let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. So to start everything off, we had Urwars, which is the beginning of the end, basically. Um, it also said that it's kind of represented by death, which in tarot would be the death card. Um, but we always know that death is never really the end, it is only the beginning. And it also makes sense with the earth because if you are thinking about death and how humans take it, we are literally taken back and put back into the earth. Um, Death sometimes can be misunderstood. As I'm looking at this Grace card that says timid, misunderstood, shy. Um, the endings that may occur may be misunderstood. We may not understand them. However, we will adapt. We will be able to find strength, courage, and bravery. Um, Therefore, this allows us to integrate the um, life lessons, which I actually did a video on lessons that I learned for 2022. If you want to check into that video, you can. It was really kind of just a chit chat about things that I learned in 2022. Um, but it might be helpful for someone. So check it out. Um, Lastly, we have vegans, which is solitude, independent, and peace. So this ending that may occur may result in you having solitude. As I read in the book, it did mention that sometimes this card can represent an ending of a relationship, a friendship, a partnership, whatever it is. But ultimately, you will have learned the lessons that you need to learn to be able to unlock the next level of this Kabbalah tree of life, to be able to get to that next level and to be able to reap the benefits of some sort. Um, that's what it seems like. If it's not a relationship or it's not a job, or like, take it how it resonates. If it does not resonate for you, then don't take it. That's why I always say check the other videos, because we always have different placements. We all are made up of all of the elements in some way, shape, or form. So it's up to you on, if you want to follow through and check out the other videos. So let's see. Which one of these am I going to read about? I'm going to read about number 9, which is the Greys, misunderstood. All right. The Greys. There are many varieties of short grays. They originate from the Orion constellation Zeta Rectilium. Grays are typically around 3 to 4.5 feet in height. The short grays are largely now a hybrid and are a clone species that no longer have access to their soul matrix. The Alpha Draconian own and operate and oversee these genetic engineering, cloning, and the MILAB programs. The short grays have enormous, haunting, wraparound, dark black eyes, which they are able to use while making eye contact with someone to hypnotize them into a trance. Like the tall grays, their skin tone varies of gray. They do not physically eat, though do acquire nutrients from various sources by absorbing through their skin. And the 1947 Roswell crash in New Mexico brought short grays existence to the public's attention. And I was going to mention that when I saw that. I was going to say that without actually knowing that they were going to say this. To the public's attention, short grays' mode of interstellar travel is usually in disc-like crafts. They have no sex organs and no known emotions. They are purely logical and incredibly intelligent and telepathic. It is reported that they too are a dying species and are desperate to save themselves from extinction. Some short grays have been associated with the abduction and contactee phenomena, which reportedly the grays experimentally do the mythologies, which will hopefully help them access their soul matrix and thereby assist their genetic species. They are largely a slave, subservient race that complies under the Alpha Draconian rule. And the card meaning: timid, misunderstood, scapegoat, non adaptable, innocent, children, child, victim, hypersensitive, devalued, oppressed, marginalized, fragile, vulnerable. All right. So it kind of seems as though if there is some sort of change that is coming up, as I mentioned, um, per the card, it may very well make you feel timid. It may make you feel like you're oppressed. It may make you feel like you don't have a choice, like you cannot speak up. However, the very first card does say that you are resilient and you are bold and sassy. So speak up and say what it is that you need to say. Use that throat chakra and speak up on what it is that you know to be true, actual, and factual. Okay? Hold the fallacies. Speak only truth. Speak your truth and make it do what it do, baby. um, but it seems as though there will be a situation maybe in 2023, beginning 2023, that will come up, it will emerge, and it will result in a kind of abrupt ending. Um, And I don't necessarily want to like exclaim this to the universe, but I'm just like, okay, like I'm a fire sign. I can receive this message, but it's just like, okay. Like, I don't know how else to receive it. Am I supposed to receive it like, yay, like another change, you know? And then it may or may not even be for me. I don't know. It could just be for someone else. I don't know. I just know I'm a fire sign and it is what it is. Um, Also with Earth, um, Earth signs are Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Capricorn represents work, like, and how you get things done, your business practices. So it could have something to do with work, or it could have something to do with a business partner. Um, it could be that. However it resonates. It could be a partner. Maybe your partner is an earth sign. Maybe they come up as timid, misunderstood, and shy. Or maybe you feel that way because they are so grounded within themselves. Um, but either way, they are asking us to have strength, courage, and bravery. Okay. And integrate whatever life lessons that we take each day, each year, each moment. Um, Being aware of the things that we have learned. So that way we don't have to repeat them. That way we don't have to repeat them. Um, yeah. So let me go ahead and get an abundance angel card. Clarify all of this. And then I will close out by clarifying with my personal deck. I hope that you're enjoying the video. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe so that I can grow my channel and eventually be able to monetize. And even then, just to grow my channel. All right. We have unlimited ideas. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas, guaranteed to bring you blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. It's a fact. And so, with this new opportunity and this new ending coming in, transmute the energy. Get grounded so that you can transmute the energy, so that you can see things from a different perspective. Because as I mentioned, this timid, misunderstood, shy energy can have you stuck and kind of aloof and not aware of what it is that you need to be focused on, because this thing came and kind of confused you. So just remember to be grounded, stay grounded, focus on what it is that you need to focus on. If it takes you being in solitude so that you can find your peace again, do so. You don't have to surround yourself with 10 million people to do what it is that you need to do. All right. I need to find my charger for my laptop because it's about to die. I'm gonna have to plug it up in a minute. Let me go ahead and clarify with my personal oracle deck, and then I'll go ahead and close this one out, and I'll have to charge my laptop. So far I have done the water sign and fire. All right, go ahead and clarify the Tau Sentience. Yeah, we have positive attitude for the Tau Sentience, resilient, bold, and sassy. Clarify the Grays short. Okay, so for the Grays shorts, we have wishes fulfilled, 1111. So I don't know. That's the one that's just on there. Maybe with that energy of being misunderstood and you know, um, just kind of aloof, as I mentioned, transmuting that energy and recognizing that the abundance angels already stated that you are to have unlimited ideas. So the things that you are wanting to be fulfilled will be fulfilled as long as you can tap into that energy and ask the divine um, to give you what it is that you need during the time that you need it and every day, honestly. All right. And then for the earth element, we got I just want to see how beautiful you are. Where you go, I'll follow, no matter how far. Earth also represents, it can represent sometimes traveling. Um, so maybe you'll have to travel for work. All right. And then we have for the Lyrians strength, courage, bravery. From darkness comes light. All right. Let's clarify the Kabbalah tree of life. At the bottom, we have everything comes full circle, which makes perfect sense. Uh, but we have poverty cancel, which are switch words that you can say. I have this written on here 8 times. Um, poverty cancel, 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 poverty cancel. You say it 8 times. And then we have probably thinking I'm, uh-oh, probably thinking I'm a telekinetic. Oh, you a fan of the magic? That's Doja Cat lyrics. Um, and that's under vegans, independent, solitude, peace. So maybe while you are having this moment of solitude after whatever it is that you've experienced with this um, rebirth energy, you tap back into your magic, whatever that is. It doesn't always mean alchemy. It doesn't always mean doing certain things. Sometimes it's just reading a goddamn book. That's your magic of the day because you're doing something, you're altering your brain by taking in information and learning about something different. Magic looks different for everybody. Everybody doesn't have a wand and wave it around like a fairy godmother. Bippity boo, bippity bippity boo. Put it together and what do you get? Bippity bobbity. Okay, like it's not always that. It's not always that. It's sometimes it is just sitting down with your cards and just pulling a few cards for yourself. Sometimes it's talking to someone and expressing ideas. Sometimes it's listening to people. Sometimes it's listening to podcasts that are going to better you. Like whatever it is, whatever it is. Um, either way, um, us fire signs, we gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. You know, it is what it is. The spirit guides didn't come to play with us today. They said, and they said you got some stuff to work on. You got some stuff that you might have to eliminate. You have some towers that might be coming, honey. But you've been warned. So all that you can do is take the information that you have and do your best to prepare, even though there's no way to really prepare for this. Even mentally, you can prepare for it mentally and it still just doesn't come out the way that you thought, you know. But all in all, it looks as though you were going to still be resilient in nature and you were going to have your strength, your courage. You're going to have all of the things that you need. You're still going to be you. It's just going to be a different experience for you. And that's just what it is. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm a little shaken about it, but you know, it's going to be what it's going to be. Um, I know that the divine has our back and we have an abundance of everything that we need, and so it is. All right, this is the end of the reading, spirit guide reading for the lovely fire signs. Again, that includes Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, and any placements that you might have. I do advise that you watch all of the videos that I make for the spirit guides messages. You can if you want. If not, it's No big deal. But I do ask that you just like, share, and comment, and definitely subscribe. Definitely subscribe. Okay. Um, Again, I'm Magical Shante 888. I will check you in the next one. I'm gonna charge my laptop and probably hop on and do the air sign. All right. Yeah. I will check out in the next one. Peace.